Quiet! This is no laughing matter. This is totally unacceptable behavior, and this individual must be punished.
If I ever catch the person that made me do this, I will kill them personally and end them.
They will not see the next day.
You know what? Let's see what happens. Have y'all ever been punished for doing dumb shit at school? Well, this is the video for you. What the heck? Hey, Pixabite here. How you doing? You good? Good. Welcome back to another story time with Pix, where I tell stories for your entertainment. So please sit back, relax, grab some snacks, cause this is gonna be a good one. Bro, don't steal my lines. Alright, so back in primary school, one hot afternoon, I was chilling in class with 4 other homies of mine, right? 2 of the homies' names were Yasin and Moru. So we were chilling in the classroom, waiting for football practice, cause we all played football together. Football practice only started at 4 o'clock, and school got out at 1 o'clock. We had 3 hours to be good students, and do our homework, and study, things that good students do, right? Because we were definitely not problematic at all. Yeah, no, psych. We were hella problematic. We were not to be trusted alone. So we had supervision, right? But the teacher that used to supervise us was my boy Yasin's mom. Meaning, like, she was the coolest and chill person ever. She used to bring us food, used to tell us stories, tell us jokes, and this, that, and the third. Like, generally, just like such a great person. To us, at least, to Yasin, her own son, it was a different story. Because let me tell you, one day I was just minding my business, looking down at my book, and then I just hear, Yasin, man, fuck! Bro, I just see a scissor fly past my face, literally 2 centimeters away from my eyes. I just look back out of a reflex, and I just see that scissor narrowly miss Yasin from a headshot, 2 centimeters away. My man just looked shook by the fact that her own mom literally just tried to murder her. Like, that was one hell of a relationship. Maybe nothing unusual for, like, African parents. But if you couldn't tell, Yasin wasn't just naughty. My nigga was literal walking chaos whenever he was unsupervised. And guess what happened? She dipped. His mom dipped early because she had to be somewhere, meaning she left us supervised. She had a lot of faith in us because that was not the best idea. Because let me tell you, 10 seconds later we went crazy. We just started doing our own things, playing games and freaking playing football in the classroom, whatever. But we are not the biggest concerns. The biggest concern is that she left her own son unsupervised. But let me remind y'all, the same person she nearly murdered in 4K in front of an entire classroom, proudly, like as if there was a freaking replay just to show off to her friends, okay? Like, this man was not to be trusted, and it didn't take long before he just did some dumbass shit. Some time goes by, it's almost 4 o'clock. I start getting ready and I start changing into my clothes, right? As I'm just like changing into my clothes, I just couldn't help but notice something in the corner of my eye. I look to my left, and I just see Yasin scribbling with a permanent marker on the desk. Bro, if you're anything like me, when you're used to like your homie just doing spontaneously dumb shit, that's just them. I look away and I keep moving. Like, this is none of my business because this is just Yasin doing what Yasin does best, doing dumb shit, right? Nothing to be concerned of. If it's not my problem, it's not a problem. That is how I move. I kind of low-key wish that I took it as my problem because later on it was my problem. But anyway, saving that for later. Boom, finish changing, pack up my stuff, start putting the chairs on top of the tables because that's what we do, like when we pack up, people want to mop afterwards. Anyways, everybody dips. I'm the last one there, and Moru is just waiting for me at the door. Before I left, curiosity got to the best of me, and I'm like, let me see what my boy was up to. So I just bless me, thank you. I just walked over to where he scribbled. The chair was covering his artwork, so I just slightly slid the chair back. Halfway there, when I saw the picture, bro, I stopped because I was just like, ain't no way this is what I think it is. Ain't no way my guy just Bix! Bro, if you don't hurry up, Coach is gonna make us run extra laps. I'm coming. Boom, and I just left, no second thought, and that was the end of it. Or so I thought. Skip forward Monday morning, I'm in art. Just doing art things, okay? When I just hear the door bust open, all grade 6 students, you must go and gather at Mr. D's classroom right now. Bro, I was was just about to get to the good part. Anyways, I think nothing of it, and I just start walking toward the classroom with like my other classmates, right? And as soon as we entered the classroom, the atmosphere changed. Everybody's looking confused like a freaking pack of like sardines. And I see the principal just standing there in the middle. I'm like, this ain't gonna be good. Once everybody got there, the room is dead silent. All attention is at our principal. Grade 6, you know why I called you here today? No? Well, let me show you. He reaches down for a book on the desk, gently just picks it up, and then in one swift motion tosses it away. And in that moment, looking down at the desk, you could see Yasin's masterpiece in HD quality 4K in front of the entire classroom, and in that single moment, in an instant, people went crazy. I'm talking about like half of them started wilding out, another half just started freaking going ballistic, like, oh my gosh, who did this? What? Who the frick did this? No! Bro, in my entire life up to this point, I could never imagine Yasin's freaking own actions escalating to this much freaking chaos. Basically, it is a stick girl on all fours laid down while there's a stick boy behind him helping her with whatever work, right? And the problem is, you probably know what work there is, because my friend Yasin was so freaking thoughtful enough to add details like freaking big ass mountain of on the stick girl and a magic wand with for the boy, okay? And the cherry on top was the fact that Yasin labeled the stick figures 2 different names, of which each name was from like 2 classmates from our grade, right? A girl and a boy. And my nigga even added dialogue like a freaking PH scene on the site. Like, my guy was not thinking at all at that moment. What was he thinking? I don't know. This is just on a different level. And in an instant, while the whole class is going crazy, I just hear, quiet! This is no laughing matter. This is totally unacceptable behavior, and this individual must be punished. Now, if nobody comes forward right now, all of you are gonna be punished. I will give you each 15 minutes to discuss amongst yourselves. And if there's nobody that comes forward afterwards, tomorrow morning 7:30, you will be punished on the field. Dismissed. We leave the classroom, and as you can imagine, chaos just continues, dog. Just the dozens of groups just freaking scattered, just talking amongst themselves, just gossiping. Yeah, no, did you know where Caitlin was on Friday? I don't know, man. Maybe like, Caitlin always likes to do Afrikaans. Caitlin has beef with that Afrikaans teacher. No, I wasn't there, I was people were freaking defending their cases like their lives depended on it. And amongst this chaos, I noticed Yasin walking around looking for each single person that was there on that day, excluding me, because he just deleted me from the memory and he didn't think that I saw it. So he didn't call me, and I see him and the other homies walk to a corner speaking amongst themselves. Me knowing what happened, I followed them, but I kept my distance and just eavesdropped. And then I just overheard Yasin saying, "Gents, please, I beg you, please don't say anything, because if you say something, it's gonna be the end of my school career, bro. Please, I'll do anything, I'll literally do anything for you, bro. Please, just don't say anything, I beg you." I overhear this, and I'm like, I have the power to end this man's career right now. This nigga ate my food. He always asks for my food. This nigga still owes me cash. Do I really want to freaking keep my mouth shut? All these thoughts are coming through my head like, bro, are you really homies like that? And before I could finish my thought process, I just hear a shout from the distance. Time's up! Everybody come back to class! Judgment Day came early, and we stepped foot back into the classroom. The principal standing in the center, arms behind his back. I'll say it one last time. Who did it? And at some point, he locked eyes on me, staring into my soul. And I knew I wasn't gonna hold for much longer. You know what? Let's see what happens. I don't know. I didn't do it. Alright. Since nobody knows whose it was, I expect to see all of you tomorrow morning 7:30 sharp with sandpaper. You'll be scrubbing all the desks in the entire school. And if any one of you just dares to not come tomorrow, you will receive detention for the next 2 weeks. And just like that, our fate was sealed. I held it down, and my pride is intact, but for one cost. Following morning comes, we're standing there on the field, 7:30, cold AF because it was like May, just standing there in our jackets, shivering legs, and he tells us to go and grab a desk from different classrooms. The desks we grabbed were dead as like freaking matched up, more tattooed than a freaking American rapper, dog. And there was hella gum underneath, and we had to clean it all up. And as I'm just scrubbing this, thinking to myself, was it worth it? I hear death threats coming from the side.
I swear, if I ever catch the person that made me do this, I will kill them personally and end them.
They will not see the next day.
And I'm just like, wow. This nigga doesn't know how real of a friend I am. Moral of the story, only real friends will hold you down, right? But also only real friends will tell you when you're doing dumbass shit. Like literally, I should have slapped that man the moment I saw that thing. The moment I saw him doing that. But you know, we live and we learn. Till next time. Pics out.